Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Ella. Today I'm going to be doing another tarot reading. So basically earlier this morning I started getting like some messages, like intuitive messages. I'm trying to learn to trust myself better and my intuition and like knowing what is my inner voice, my inner critic, and what is like messages. And it's hard for me to trust myself, but I'm trying really hard to learn more how to trust myself, especially with this stuff with tarot. But basically I did this reading a little bit earlier, pulled cards, did all that, wrote down information just because it's a little bit easier for me to have it all together for me to then explain. But yeah, so basically what I'm getting from this reading beforehand, I'm thinking this is like a secret admirer or just like an admirer type situation. I'm getting that this might be the energy that they feel about you. But yeah, I'm getting that most of these cards and the information that I was given are how they perceive you and how they see you. But I'm so excited because it's so cute. But first off, so this morning what kind of really started it out was, oh my god, there's dog hair flying. I just kept hearing the song Like Real People Do by Hosier in my head, and especially the one lyric, we should just kiss like real people do. And that just kept playing and playing and playing and playing and playing in my head, and I haven't heard that song in a very long time. And so I was like, what is this? What is this? And then I came upstairs and I just started like thinking a little bit about it, about the song. I was like, maybe should I do a tarot reading? And then I just started to just get like messages, flashes, like, and then it also started snowing, like flurrying. It has been done snowing for like 4 days. We just got a blizzard here, not just, but like earlier last week we got a blizzard. But it was finally done snowing, and it wasn't supposed to snow anymore. Like, I've been looking at the weather, it wasn't supposed to snow anymore, and then as I was starting to do this reading, it started snowing. And I just immediately got fairy tale winter wonderland romance, like kissing in the snow, snow falling down, like what you imagine in like a Christmas romance movie. But not like the cheesy Hallmark kind, but like, you know what I mean. If you imagine like a winter wonderland, like fairy tale romance type thing, is what I was really getting. So this could be something happening soon, like in the winter months. If you are in the winter months here in the US, it's January. But yes, so that was just beforehand. Like, I usually don't get things like that before I start a reading, and so that's when I was really like, okay, I think I'm supposed to do this reading. Yeah. I don't know what else to say besides I just felt like I was supposed to do this reading. And then, holy shit. Sorry, I just realized something. Okay, first off, the number 7 might be very significant to you. You might just like the number 7. You might be a life path 7. I'm a life path 7. There's just a lot of 7s in here, and I just realized that this angel card that I pulled was also 7. I didn't know that. But yeah, most of these cards are 7s, so I think 7 might be a pretty prominent number for you. Take that if it resonates, I don't know. One of the things I struggle with tarot readings also, and what makes it kind of nerve-wracking for me, is that I get messages like this and I'm like, I don't know who this is supposed to go to. I don't know if this is going to resonate with anyone. But then I'm like, I'm getting this for a reason. I'm supposed to share this for a reason. So, based on my last video, even though I'm afraid and it's nerve-wracking, I'm doing it anyway. So, first off, birds might be significant to you. There's a lot of birds in these cards. There's, we got the Lovers first off, which I'm really feeling as like the energy between you guys. But like I was saying, definitely more so their energy towards you right now. If you don't know this person yet, if it is like a secret admirer, this person is just infatuated with you. Yeah. But it looks like, I don't know, kind of like a quail. Is that what it is? I don't know. But then we also have the Seven of Wands, which has a peacock on it, and then Queen of Swords with a swan. So birds might be significant to you, or to them. But now let's get into the actual cards and like what I am getting from them. I just wanted to share the bird thing, bird and the number 7. But yeah, so I got the Lovers, which I think is the energy of the connection between you guys. And the Lovers is like the energy of Gemini. So you might be a Gemini, they might be a Gemini, or have Gemini placements. Some other like astrological signs that I've got in this reading that might resonate, it might not. Again, you might have placements in these signs, they might. But Gemini, Aries, Libra, Leo, and Aquarius, and Scorpio. So you might be some of those, have some of those in your chart. They might. Anyway, cards. So first, we got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. This person sees you as a queen. Like, they bow down to you type thing. Like, not really, but they see you as like a queen. Like powerful, strong, feminine, like just almost like in awe and a little bit of, what's the right word? Not fear. The power you exude, even if you don't realize it, makes them a little uneasy, but in a positive way. Like in a way that they're like, oh my gosh, like I'm nervous to like talk to her. I'm nervous to come over to them. Like, you know, that kind of thing. But, you know, you might be very passionate. They see you as passionate, and not afraid to be your true, authentic self. You might be someone that is just not afraid to be yourself, not afraid to say what you mean, do whatever you want, and they really admire that. They like that willingness to be yourself, and that, you know, you don't care what other people think. The Queen of Swords is definitely Aries energy, and the Queen of Wands is more Libra. Sorry, I'm still getting used to recording on my iPad. But yeah, definitely they see you as like a queen, like a powerful, beautiful queen that they just are in awe of. They totally admire you, totally admire your personality, your just freedom to be yourself. And then we also got the Seven of Wands, which is Leo energy. You might be very fiercely protective of yourself and your loved ones. And that also is a quality that they admire. You might just be very passionate and fiery about your loved ones. But they admire that strength in you. Or they see that strength and that fire in you. And with the peacock, I also pulled the Death card, and so with the Death card, I know the Death card can be scary, but it's not. It's about like endings, new beginnings, transformation. You know, it's a death moth on here, just like a moth, but this one's a death moth. But you know how peacocks, at first their feathers are like down, they're not all colorful and stuff, but then once they do, it's like flourishes, and it's like, it just reminds me of like a death moth or like a butterfly, like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. And that's the energy that I'm getting from you, and that they, I'm so sorry. Confirmation burp. Sorry, there's this TikTok, there's this YouTuber that I love. I can't think of her name right now, but she always does like confirmation yawn. So confirmation burp. I don't know if I keep that in. But yeah, that, or they have seen how you have transformed into the person that you are now. They've seen you blossom and grow, and they admire the person that you are. And I also, with this death card, I'm really feeling like they admire the person that you have become, but also the person that you were. Because it's important to love all parts of yourself, even the older parts that you've let go of, and released. And so I feel like they love all the parts of you. They think they're all beautiful. Yeah. I'm gonna come back to the death card in a second. But I also got the Seven of Swords, and so first with the imagery, when I first got this, I got this sense that you've maybe been hurt in the past. You might be a little afraid to open your heart up. You might be afraid to let your walls down. I just get the sense that you've been backstabbed or just hurt in the past, and you're a little bit afraid to open up. And this person might be teaching you how to open up like a clam with the Empress. Oh my God. And vulnerability is power. It's not easy being vulnerable. It's not easy opening up and letting your guard down, but it's transformative when you can, and it's, oh my God, I love when this happens, when it all just, so many of these things as I was doing this reading earlier didn't even click in my head. Oh my God. But yeah, I definitely have the sense that you've been hurt in the past, and are afraid to be vulnerable. You're afraid to let your walls down, especially if this person maybe has tried to come into your life. Maybe they've tried to, go out with you or flirt with you, and just because you've been hurt so much, you're afraid to be vulnerable. But vulnerability is power. It's power. It's almost the power to, like, being vulnerable and allowing yourself to be vulnerable can, like, open the world to you. The world is your oyster. This is so cute. Okay, but anyway, let's go back to the Seven of Swords, because I didn't actually... Anyway, so, Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. You might be kind of private, a little more reserved, again, with the hard time being vulnerable and being hurt in the past. But your individualism might be very important to you. So it could be hard to be vulnerable and to open yourself up and your life to someone else, because that can be very scary, especially if you've been hurt, if you haven't done it before or haven't done it in a long time. Opening yourself up to other people and experiences can be terrifying. But it also makes it so much easier in the future to be able to do those things. Just watch my last video about fear. Okay, but then, so basically with the Death and the Empress card, I was done pulling. I thought I was done pulling my cards after the Lovers, the Queen of Swords and Wands, and then the Seven of Swords and Wands. And also a lot of Swords and Wands here. But anyway, I thought I was done, and so I was just cleaning up my desk, whatever, and somehow my phone, I went to pick it up, and it just like flipped my deck, and every single card fell face down except for these two. And so again, the Empress, not the Empress, Death, is new beginnings, the end of a cycle, transformation, and it's Scorpio energy. So you might be a Scorpio, they might be a Scorpio. But the Death card can be scary because, you know, death, but it doesn't mean death. You're not gonna die. It just is the death of a cycle, you know, a death of an old pattern that you had, death of old habits, old ways, but ultimately it's a card of transformation and new beginnings. And so with all these cards, I'm really getting that if you can open yourself up to whoever this person is and fight those things in your head that are maybe like, I don't want to open myself up to anyone. I don't want to let someone else into my life. Like, I don't want to be hurt again. If you can let go of that a little bit, you don't have to let your walls down completely, but allow yourself to experience joy, experience what this new connection might bring. It could be the best thing that's ever happened to you. And then with the Empress, oh, I love the Empress. And with the Empress, I'm just really getting that they see you as like, again, like the Queen of Swords and Wands. You are just totally like the most beautiful, like, goddess, empress, like queen. They just totally admire you, totally like, they just see you as this beautiful, sensual, warm, like, just glowy being. The Empress is also very connected to Venus, so, you know, love. But yeah, you are just, they will do anything for you. And then also, again, the vulnerability is power. I feel like I just realized there's an angel sitting in front. I feel like they see themselves as this, and they see you as this. But also, with this card, vulnerability is not easy. It's really not. It's really, really scary being vulnerable. But I truly believe that if you can open yourself up to new experiences and being vulnerable, this can be so cute. Oh my gosh. I really hope this happens for you. I really hope that this resonated. Oh my gosh. I still can't believe how many sevens are in there. Hold on. Let me look up what seven, I don't remember off the top of my head what like the seven numerology means. So 7 is the number of luck, perfection, and completion. So this could be a relationship that leads to marriage with the completion. Number 7 is considered a perfect number, so I truly believe that they see you as like perfect. Like, even if you don't think you're perfect, they see you as like perfect. And in ancient Egypt, the number 7 symbolizes a complete cycle and eternal life. So again, with the death card, the cycle thing. Again, with these readings, I don't know who they're meant for. I don't know who's going to see them. But all I care about is that if it resonated, that it reached you. And I don't know. I just hope you enjoyed. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna start posting like more and more tarot videos, but anyway. Hi everyone, it's Ella a couple hours later. I was going through and editing the video and I realized there's a couple things I forgot to add and say, and so I figured instead of adding a bunch of text, I would just pop in here at the end, or wherever I put this clip in. But something else I wanted to add is that I'm getting a lot of soulmate energy from this. Maybe twin flames, maybe you had a past life together. But then also with the number 7 being the number of like completion, or like a perfect number, I'm also getting the sense that you two were like made for each other. Like, you know, two pieces that have been looking for their missing half their whole life, and then when you come together you fit together perfectly. That's kind of how I see it. You come together to complete a whole. But yeah, I just wanted to add that at the end. Continue with the video, or if this is at the end of the video, thank you for watching. Okay, I think that's gonna be the end of the video. But please like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video. I'm so thankful for all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!